Hello Udemy, I am Shazad Ahmed from Shakespeare.com and welcome in lecture number 33. Today's we are going to learn or we are going to cover the popovers using bootstrap 3. Make sure we are working on bootstrap 3 because before starting bootstrap 4 the bootstrap 3 is required. Okay, so in the previous lectures you learn how can you create your tooltip using bootstrap, and now we are going to learn how can you create or design your popovers. For suppose if you are like your iPad, you have some notifications. For suppose if you want to show something for your client, for suppose if you have two fields, email and password, and both are required, so you can your user or your client going to submit that form without email and password, so you can show your error using popovers or using tooltip. It's totally depend upon you. So how can you create your popover first of all? So I'm going. Okay, so we have a button for suppose, and now I'm saying this is button. Okay, so I'm saying this is also button, and I'm saying this is primary button. But in this I'm saying primary, but I'm going to create the large. So I'm saying click to toggle popover. Okay, now what you need to add something. I'm saying data toggle. What is data toggle? I'm saying popover, and now you have to add the title, the content which you want to show. For suppose I'm saying that popover here. Okay, you have to add data content, data content. So what is the content of your data? I'm saying please email and password. Just a second, password is required. First of all, we are just saying email and password required. So go to your page, refresh the page. So now you can see we have already defined popover, and this is not a popover. Okay, this is a tooltip. So now you can see it's nothing because it's not working. Why it's not working? Because you have embedded the popover but without calling this from the jQuery, so it's not works. So how can you call? For suppose like you are calling tooltip, copy this section and paste these sections here, and now I'm saying that all my popover in this time, I'm saying all my popover, I'm creating the selector, and I'm saying that find the data toggle which have the value popover and show the tooltip. So now go to your page, refresh the page. You can, okay, not tooltip, it's popover. Okay, refresh the page. So now you can see whenever you can click on the buttons, so it's saying popover, please email and password is required. So it's working on so you can create your ID here. For suppose if you want to call from ID or using ID, I'm saying my popover. Go to your jQuery, I'm saying my popover. Go to page, refresh the page. So now click on the button, you can see it's also working. For suppose if you want to show this popover on when someone hover over your button, I'm saying when someone hover this button, I'm saying which event I'm using. I'm saying mouse enter function, and now I'm saying make sure this. So this I'm saying popover, and now I'm saying show. Okay, so go to your page, refresh the page. You can see now it's working without clicking. So it's working now, but you can add another event. I'm saying when the mouse leave then I'm calling the anonymous function, and now I'm saying when someone leaves the button, what you can add, I'm saying hide the popover. Go to your page, refresh the page, and hover. It's working, and you can see okay, closed, working, closed, working, you close. Okay, so it's totally depend upon you which approach you are using. For suppose if you have a form, for suppose if you have a form, and now I'm saying form group, you can see we have a form, and now I'm saying input type equals to text, for suppose, and now I'm saying placeholder email, and I'm saying class form controller, and I'm also saying email. Okay, I have added 2 classes. So just a second, I'm going to explain each and everything what's going on. So add the form group class as well here, and you can remove this ID here. Okay, now I'm saying this is my password, and this is my password. So now remove these lines. For suppose I'm saying when someone hit this button, I'm going to check these 2 fields. If your user or client is not giving these fields or is not adding or not sending email and password, then I have to open the popover with a particular message. For suppose I'm saying submit. So I'm saying whenever someone click on this button, I'm calling the anonymous I'm calling the anonymous function. Okay, now I'm saying this is email. We are fetching the value just a second. Okay, I'm saying I'm going to store this inside a variable name email, and I'm saying this is a variable password. Okay, so email and password. Okay, so now I'm going to check that if the email equals to empty and I'm going to use OR, and I'm saying if the password is also empty, what you need, I'm saying I'm saying I'm calling the popover and I'm showing the message. Okay, so now you can see I have an email and password, and now these email and password is required, but I'm not giving the data. I'm clicking on this so that I'm checking that these two values is not empty inside here. You can see I have a check. Otherwise I'm saying if these if your user is giving these two fields, or he or she is filling these two required fields, so I'm saying hide this content, refresh the page, so fields are empty showing, and now I'm giving the value, so it's not showing. Okay, so in this way you can create your content, and you can manage your content like this, and you can also use console for suppose console.log. you can see empty, not empty. Go to your page, refresh the page, open your inspect element console sections. It's saying empty, it's saying not empty, so it's totally depend upon you and your requirement. So you can manage your pop-up over using on click and on mouse hover and whatever you are going to add event or so. I think this is enough for today. In the next lecture we are going to learn how can you call the alert and how can you use the buttons in Twitter Bootstrap. So thank you for watching.